Hey, so I have a confession to make. Every single time I sway away from the full throttle behaviors, I feel frazzled, I feel dizzy, I feel like I have lost my mojo. And so I wanted to introduce to you, as if you don't already know, what the BAT means, the BAT. So this is a very non-sexy spreadsheet. I did not create it. Don't blame me. But it is very useful as far as keeping yourself accountable to daily activities that will build your business, that will move your business forward. So it's called the Business Activity Tracker. And basically what this is a document that Beachbody Corporate came up with. The mentors that mentor coaches to succeed, they came up with this bazillion years ago, but they continue to tweak it and evolve it and improve it. But every single time I sit down at my desk and I think, what am I supposed to do today? Now, granted, I am a mom of 2 toddlers, and so it's not like I have always had a bazillion hours to sit down and work. If you're a mom and you have to work in between the mom cracks where your kids aren't like throwing food everywhere, this is perfect for you, because then you could just pick up where you left off, right? Before you were diverting a crisis, you can come back to your desk, come back to your phone, come back to your laptop, and finish the progress. But if you are somebody who does have a couple of hours in a row to do your Beachbody work, to build your Beachbody business, who is very serious about growing their business, then something like this is very helpful. And you can recreate this and you can make it pretty, or you can add things and customize it based on where you are in your business. But the reason why this is so significant is because it breaks it up in 4 different parts. First part is being a product of the product. You basically have to check off whether you worked out and drank Shakeology the other day. The second row is personal development. You are now held responsible for making a check mark on if you have done your personal development that day. Staying connected, making sure that you're checking into your Coach Online office for the Coach Monthly news and training. For me, I just finished listening to the National Wake Up Call because it's a Monday. I have a team call tonight. Those are things like staying connected to what's going on. You can go to TBB Coach 411, which is Team Beachbody Coach 411.com. TBBcoach411.com. Go to that site, and it has an incredible resource for you to learn everything about anything about Beachbody coaching, not like world news and current events, because that's weird. Third, like the next little row right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, is social media. You have to be present on social media in order to connect, in order for people to trust you, in order for people to know you. You have got to post frequently on social media. Now, there's a bazillion options for social media. There's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, blogging, YouTube. I'm sure you could totally out social media me and name 50 other platforms. But I want you to pick a couple of those and soar. Like, I want you to pick a couple of those, learn the platform's personality, post consistently, develop a personality, develop followers, like engage with people, connect with people. But social media posting frequently, at least 3 to 5 times a day, is crucial. And not just about your dog or how cute your cat is or what your kid did that day picking their nose, but about your health and fitness journey as well. It's perfect for people to see like the well-rounded version of who you are, because you want to attract people who trust you and know you, even the good, even the bad. But demonstrating that you have a healthy lifestyle doesn't matter if you're where you want to be with your health and fitness yet, but inviting people to join you on your journey, talking about your workouts, talking about your eating habits, talking about these upcoming accountability groups called challenge groups that you're hosting. Those things are really important. You have to talk about it in order for people to know about it. Another part of this list is your contacts and your invites and your follow-ups. Gosh, so many people avoid that. But adding new contacts every single day is so vital. I was sharing this with my team a second ago, and forgive me for having such a wrinkled piece of paper. Life, toddlers, I told you. So basically, the way that I have built my business is just through a funnel, like through a pipeline of people that I'm talking to. This top layer here is basically like my contacts, my list, the people who follow me, the people that I want to connect with, the people who start liking my like page or have commented something on my YouTube channel. Anybody and anything who is following me is in this big pipeline up here. That's honestly why you want to have a big pipeline up here, the top layer of contacts, of followers, of likes, of friends, whoever, because that's who you funnel down into eventually joining your team. But the second layer is connecting with them one-on-one, messaging them, finding something you relate on, engaging in conversation, getting to know them. Step 3 for me and my team, I train people just to listen, to be a good listener, to help to help somebody open up enough to you that they would share with you a pain point that they have. Are they struggling with their weight, their insecurity? Are they struggling with, do they even like their job? Do they want some free time? Do they want to go on a vacation? Do they just want to have a peaceful, calm life, but they can't because they feel so cruddy about themselves? And that maybe eating healthier and working out 30 minutes a day would totally change their life. That is something that you can help them with. That's a solution. So I'm always like, just be a good friend. Be a good friend and help somebody. Help a sister out. So as you're forming and as you're connected with people, you ask them, hey, I hear what you're saying, and I'm going to tell you that you should join my next challenge group. We have these online fitness accountability groups. They're just for motivation and accountability. You would love it. Please, please give it 30 days with me. It's money back guaranteed, but the group is free. But I am encouraging and requiring really everyone to get a fitness program and to drink this shake because it includes all of the nutritional bundle that I know will help you feel better. Will you join me? Here's the date that it starts, and I'll follow up with you tomorrow after you think about it. Or something, some kind of invite where you have an explanation of what it is, why they need it, when it starts, and making sure that they're okay with you following up with them. If they ask, well, what is a challenge group? I've sometimes even sent people a video that I've created that's what is a challenge group? You can explain it to them anyway, as long as you're not having like word vomit on them. You're just talking to them like a normal person, like another human being, as if you're like sitting across the table at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like they talk, you talk, they talk, you talk. That's how real life works. So that's when you're inviting people. Don't let that freak you out. So if we're following the BAT, which I told you is very necessary, if you're trying to stay consistent and on point with your business building activities, then you want to have new contacts each day. You want to invite new people each day to your challenge group and invite new people each day to join your team as a coach. The way that things have been working for me is that I find new amazing coaches in my challenge groups, like the challengers who finally said, yes, I'm ready, let's do this. After a week or two, I reach out to them. I'm like, girl, you're rocking this. You're such an encouragement. Have you ever considered being a coach with me to co-lead my next group? It would really be incredible, keep you accountable, and also use this as a way to inspire other people. Think about how that would make you feel. Like it's kind of a pay it forward kind of thing. When people have received some type of encouragement and excitement in their life, I tell them it's an obligation of yours to pay it forward. Give this gift and give this feeling to somebody else by inviting people to our next challenge group. Okay? So inviting people to the business as coaches. So I always tell my challengers or my new friends who I know would be, great at being coaches, I work through those conversations. I follow up with the previous people that I've been talking to in this funnel. Talking to my existing customers, which is like engaging with people who are using some products that I worked with them on or are in my challenge groups or in my free groups. And last but not least, connecting with my team. So being a 2-time elite coach, 8-star diamond, I have a big team who's thriving, who's excited, and I get to connect with them. And so I host weekly calls and I host frequent Zooms and I mentor these coaches to move to the next level of their business. But sometimes I get frazzled and I forget and I come to my computer and I'm like, what do I do? I'm so lost and I just want to sit in the corner and go to sleep. Okay? But if I have this out, then I'm going to look at it and be like, oh, fine, okay, because I want to be responsible and I want to check off each one of these things every single day. So that, my friends, is the business activity tracker. And that's why it's very important for you yourself to adopt this. No matter how deep you want to dig your heels, no matter how much you say, well, I'm going to reinvent the wheel and I'm going to do something else and I'm going to invite people this way and I'm going to do my business this way. Don't reinvent the wheel. Just do the work. And this is the work. If you do your business activity tracker every single day, you will move your business forward like this. And if you're not seeing results as fast as you want them, then make your pipeline bigger. Make your pipeline bigger. If you're wanting to hit Success Club every single month, which is 5 points, I would say up to 10 because ain't nobody got time for mediocre. If you're wanting to have 10 Success Club points every single month, then you need to have this pipeline big enough so when you're funneling people down, 5 people by the end of the month will have said yes to you for your next challenge group. You got it? Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. Okay. That was extra. All right, so I hope that makes sense. BAT.